Yes, yes, yes. PNP and you and no minions. You don't shame.
Few minutes later.
When we have a TPD meeting, them tell them say, fi don't sabotage the vendor them. Vendors are go through hell. Prime Minister we going through hell. Because as me tell you, me just want to go my yard. Me have to walk, if me don't walk here to people, me have to go walk 3 miles. Me have to walk round so and go round so. If me don't walk there, so me have to walk round so and come back round so. Then them tell you say you can't walk past certain hours. We understand them do tour till 8, 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And me a wait for a little dollar. And them say me can't walk for certain hours. Me don't argue with them, cause them play. But me a try to make a way for go to my shop. Tell me when me go wrong Jamaica. Tell me when me go wrong Jamaica. I was a part of the TPD team. I was a part of it. My name was on the list. We were keeping meeting. But because them want sabotage and abuse we, them stop keep the meeting. This land does not belong to nobody at JPS. The last time I checked down by the tax office, I took look on the title. The title of JPS on it. JPS member now sabotage we. JPS people now fight we. But the same people them round here. The same community people them a fight one another. All me want to step them tell me how I'm wicked. Jamaica tell me how I'm wicked. Tell me what I'm wicked with. Me walk a place, them tell me say me can't walk for certain hours. Me say, well, alright then. Me a go build a step to come cross. Me a build the step to come cross people. And then burn down the step. So, you want to tell me, say, them a do larceny. Them a destroy people things. And them have a place over there so. But you know why them a do it? Government, them place concrete and the whole of we place a board. Andrew, you have to intervene in this. You have to come in at this before next tourist season. You have to meet up with the whole away. We work after. You have to meet up with the whole away. We remember we work after we make blue hole run. No one man no make blue hole run. No one woman. See them a fling stone. A stone them a fling off of me no. Stone them a fling off of me no. Stone them a fling off of me no. A stone them a fling off of me no Jamaica. Stone them a fling off of me. Stone them a fling off of me no Jamaica. And so this is not gonna make one. And this is not gonna make rich people. Me a talk for my rights. And I stone them a fling off of me. But say anything happen to me. Anything happen to me. Can me a stand up for my right. And them boss up there. Them boss up there. And them a fling stone off of me. Boss up there. And them a fling stone off of me. Them a slave, you know. The workers, them a slave. Them a slave. You see? You see? Anything them boss, a long time them abandon people place. Long time. Long time them abandon people place. I don't know. But, you know what happened? Because Andrew make this let loose. Certain type of people have wealth. And now I use them wealth.
No.
For una have it.
Bid the other one here, she fling after you. And him brother too. The two of them bid them blood class. And bid the whole of them here. This one just fling after you. Yeah, tell you that. This one just fling after you. Bid the whole of them and come.
Wagwan, my Jamaican family, and once again welcome back to the Yadi Reacts. If it is for the first time you are checking me out, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I do want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Whereby today our video, we are going to discuss several grievances regarding the current state of affairs in Jamaica, particularly focusing on government treatment of the poor systematic issue, whereby I'm gonna come back with the key points. So let's watch this video and I'll be back with more.
Albion in St. Thomas. Let me just kick off the phone because I don't have a clue what going on in the country. The other day I did a video where I was telling HAJ, that's the Housing Association of Jamaica, I was telling them that they cannot ask the residents up by St. Thomas, up by Albion and Pamphret and another one, to come off the land. To my amazement, I found out this evening that they have begun work up there, and I saw videos of a number of persons' houses where the man and group, they got bulldoze. Then go up at Albion St. Thomas. Right now, I have persons whose homes were bulldozed. Then put me WhatsApp. Right now, videos. One poor lady said to me, I want one room, me put up in one room and sitting for me and my grandpitney them. And then come to me and tell me, me have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to take out what me have in the house. 5 minutes to give her. $4.8 million she spent on the 1 bedroom. What should they have there? 4.8 million. And the government of Jamaica, Upper Albion, St. Thomas, with the Jamaica Labour Party Member of Parliament, allow the government of Jamaica to go buck down the people them house. Buck down the people them house. And who sit down in there so about 1 p.m. and the country for run. We say, yo, I should not even know. I should not even know. We don't have a clue. We don't have a clue what going on in this country. The people them buck down the people their house. And a 1 or 2 or 3 houses. Count yourself. The people up by Albion in St. Thomas are currently have their homes being demolished by the government of Jamaica to put up fancy houses for millions of dollars that's overlooking the sea. That's overlooking the sea. The people end up on them property. Then come and tell them it's a government land and them have to come off and then give them 5 minutes. 5 minutes to take out whatever them take out their house and then buck down the people in house. This is not hearsay. I spoke directly to persons who were affected. Directly. Encourage people not to build on land that they don't own. It don't worth it. Wayne Anderson. Mr. Anderson, let me tell you something. In case you don't know. And you wouldn't even know. I'm probably saying this tonight. It's going to shock a lot of you. The government don't own any land. There is no squatters' land. The only land that the government owns is the land that the government builds on. The only land where the government own are the one where they build on. There is no Queen's land. They don't have no title. For sure said this a piece for the Queen, that the piece for the King. Them just come, them see one piece, and them acquired. The government no own no land. The land is for the people. The government don't own the land. But because most of we are with foreparents, when they wrote the Constitution and give it, they know so most of we can't read. The government no own a land. Tell Andrew Holness, Marvin, see so. You don't have nobody to defend, no. The Chief Justice, Justice Sykes, and the whole of the people them up at the Bar Association, the lawyers and the judges in Jamaica, 99% of them are criminals. They do not look out for poor people, and a poor people make them drive Benz. A poor people make them live. The lawyers and the judges in Jamaica, 99% of them are criminals. They do not look out for poor people, and a poor people make them drive Benz. A poor people make them live somewhere. The lawyers and the judges in this country do not represent the people of Jamaica. They are evil. One little case and them a charge you 500,000, 2 million, 4 million. What people will find in the freaking money? For them put on a look at the black suit and one white thing on the neck and go turn up in a court. Your Honor, I seeking, Your Honor, I trying to get a bail bond for my client. Huh? $1 million. And then the judge said, we'll look into it. Counsel, you have anything to respond to what the defense is asking? Your Honor, we're concerned that the accused might be a threat to the community. So we're asking you to deny the bail, Your Honor. Okay, boom. Bail denied. $1 million. $1 million. In less than friggin' 2 minutes. $1 million. $1 million. And these attorneys are driving around in a big fancy car because it's a thing. You must own big fancy house and big car once you're called a lawyer. Once you're called a lawyer, they do not represent they don't represent poor people. And then they find one and two little one where can't barely read. And then the one they work for the government. When they hear pro bono lawyer, pro bono, the little one they can't even read. But when they go turn up in front of the judge, the same judge will collect money. Will collect money on that friggin' table. But let me tell you this in a Jamaica tonight. For Marvin, Adrian, Edgar channel. Every single judge and liar. Every single judge and liar in a Jamaica will take money on the table and give the Jamaican people, the average little poor man that can't read and write, injustice, legal malpractice. Want to thief them and tell them so they must plead guilty, man. Plead guilty. Because you want to move on to the next case. Remember me tell you, say, watch me and Uno. Watch me and Uno. On a sick stomach. On a sick stomach. Every day, another person calls me. They have a matter before the court. Me talk about poor people who are work minimum wage. And liar go tell them, say, them $800,000. $800,000 to represent you. And I'm not going to do anything until I get at least a half of the money. Where should an average Jamaican paying minimum wage find friggin' 400,000 Jamaican dollar? Which part of Jamaican will work minimum wage? If you go find $400,000, half of a payment for 800,000 if you go no. Make you no wicked and evil, sir. Most of you don't do nothing for the client. You don't get the client bail. You don't get the client done. And the people them have got court for years. Years. Because it's a money-making thing. And every single time you represent the client in court, the client have to be paying 100,000, 200,000, 80,000, 1 million. Where the backside all the people them forget them the money from? And this is why the average Jamaican, them can't sue them boss, them can't sue the government, them can't sue the rich man who oppress them, them can't sue nobody because they do not have the money to pay UNO. And this is why most of who are...
Welcome back, guys. Just to cut you short, I need to give you some of the key highlights that will be discussed throughout the video, and one of them is the land dispute and demolitions, whereby here there are the reports of homes being bulldozed in Albion and St. Thomas, criticizing the Housing Association of Jamaica and the government of displacing the residents. And there is the judicial and legal system criticism here. You know, the voices strong distraught in the Jamaican legal system, alleging that judges and lawyers exploit poor citizens for financial gain and often fail to represent their interest. And there is the healthcare concern, whereby our video discusses an incident at the Anoto Bay Hospital where patients allegedly had toes amputed under poor condition, calling for an investigation into the health care sector. And there is the infrastructure neglect, whereby the latter portion of the video showcases the poor state of roads in the Road Hill division, arguing that despite claims of development, communities are suffering from extreme neglect and a lack of basic infrastructure. So let's continue watching the video and I'll be back with more comments.
Jamaican, while Totfin flies kids to watch World Cup, Jamaican, there was an incident in the Anatomy Hospital where there was 2 people got their toe amputated on the ward. Jamaican, it was a butcher surgery. And I would like the opposition minister and health to investigate. I would like the opposition minister and health to investigate, because some things is going on in the Anatomy Hospital. It need to stop. One of the man was a retired firefighter from Portland. And his toe get amputated on the ward. While Totfin is in Florida with his son. I want every Jamaican who listening to this to repost it. Imagine that, Jamaica. They cutting off man toe on the ward because he have sugar. And you gonna tell me that the Labour Party is a party of the people? You gonna tell me that the Prime Minister is a Prime Minister of the people? You gonna tell me that the Health Minister is a human being? That's a monster, Jamaican. He is a monster. That man should hang by his neck. Imagine that. On the ward operation and a man too. Jamaican, wake up Jamaica. Wake up. Wake up Jamaica. Wake up. Instead of that, they trying to spin the narrative of Damon Crawford going up against Mark Golin and not talking about what's going on in the hospital. That's all they could talk about. Talk about people getting their toe amputated on the ward in anatomy hospital. Talk about that. That's what they must talk about. Wake up, Jamaica. Wake
Oh,
up.
video on.
Wake up, Jamaica.
This is phase one of the Roundhill division from Malvern to Crossroad. I want to show Jamaica people how Porsche, how Porsche left the road from 2016. Yeah man, Porsche and they say everything were wrong and everything were done. And everything where happen under the Porsche PMP. Cause say well, me have to show you a piece of the PMP road. Because the JLP them don't have no road. So the PMP road. Because everything what they say mash up and everything. You know what's the road? I want to show you the road. Yeah man, I want to show you the road from here so man. Just a phase one this, Phase one. Because there's no road. There's no road, see there? No road to round him. No road, no road. This is a lane. This is a direct turn a lane. And at this the people say a prosperity time. And this them vote for. Look at Lord Jesus Christ. You want to tell me say this is what Jamaica gone to. Where this was a nice and beautiful road. Look up on a big house and no road. No road. This is what leave. What the Jamaica Labour Party have leave for the prosperous time of Jamaica in 2026. There's no road from round here. No road. People have been paying tax in Southwest St. Elizabeth. No road, no water. There's no road and no water for the people in Southwest St. Elizabeth. There's a name Roundhill Division. And when you think about what the people call the prosperous time, this is the prosperous time. Yeah, this is the future time for the people because they say vote up, load up for third term. And this is the third term. We have no road to take it to Roundhill Division. Look at these precipice where school picking and people have to pass every day. Look, Jesus Almighty, come on. This is a need to show you how Jamaica Labour Party have so neglect the people who vote for them. Because you have lots of followers in Roundhill Division who have voted for the Jamaica Labour Party. And this what he have cheered for them from Melissa till now. From 2016, this road have been mashed up. And look at the condition of it. And then people talk. Look at the road. This is the road. What the people have voted for in the Roundhill Division. This is the prosperous time. This is the prosperous time in Southwest St. Elizabeth. This is Fly Green Road. Fly Green Road. So when I show you to Darrell Valls, I wonder if you go and say, are the PMP they mash it up. I wonder if you go and say the PMP they mash it up. That's why I come to make that video. To show Darrell Valls how the Roundhill Division road stay.
Here,
From 2016, then Melissa come and finish it. Where the people them have no road. Look here. Look here. Jesus. Oh Lord. Look here. There's no road. So this is what the Jamaica people voted for. This is what they voted for. This is the prosperous time of the citizens of Jamaica. This is what they pay taxes for. To one man take the money and put it in their pocket. This is a prosperous time in Southwest St. Elizabeth. Where Roundhill don't have no road under the hands of Minister of Flight Green. Look on road. This is the prosperous time. This is what the people them have voted for. They don't want no good road. Because when the People's National Party is in the power, this road was a barber green. This road, you could fly any amount of miles per hour, but there's no road under the hands of the Jamaica Labour Party. And when you come out now and show the country how the People's National Party, they have the country so nice and good, they know they come out and I say, it must up by the PMP. 10.5 years, the Jamaica Labour Party have been in power. 10.5 years. The Jamaica Labour Party in power, and you want to tell me, dear God, dear Father, you want to tell me this is the situation. This is the situation of Road Hill Division. This is Phase 1. This is video 1. I'm gonna stop and cut because I don't want to video them too long, because when you video them too long, they take long to load. So this is Phase 1. Yeah. This is Phase 2 of the Round Hill Division now, going down to Crosswood. This is Phase 2. Phase 2. I'm sure the Phase 1 here. This is Phase 2. This is Flight Green Road, where Southwest St. Elizabeth people voted for in Round Hill Division. Yeah, man. This them like, they say they don't like no good road, because when they have good road, the people them speed up too fast and too hard and too quick. This is good road. Yeah, man, see the road, yeah, man. And them road that they say they love in around here, Because when the People's National Party, they cut this road, make this road be so comfortable, and it just mash up by Melissa. It mash up under the hands of the Jamaica Labour Party. Whoa, look here, so. Look on road. And these are the road. This is the road what the people them vote for in Southwest St. Elizabeth when they say they vote for Flight Green. You know see road? You know see road? Lord have mercy. This is the road, boy. This is the road. Yeah, man, this is the road, Yeah. Yeah, man, this is the road, So I be showing you, so I coast and show you. Coast on the bike and show. Because it's so long and it don't good. So we can't be as coast and show you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, see the road there, man, where they vote for. And then the road there, where they coming down to the Labour Rights Zone. Jesus, look here. Whoa, look on the road. This is the road what the people have voted for. This is the prosperous time in 2026. We have nobody in a Southwest St. Elizabeth. Prosperous time, the happy time, the glorious time. See the road there in the Southwest St. Elizabeth. Yeah, man. See the road there? This is the prosperous time. This is what the people them have voted for. This is what the people them say they're loading up for the 4th term pan. Yeah, man. This is the road, man. And the road this here. You see the road? Yeah, man. They're showing the road, They're showing the road where the people them vote for. Yes, man. You see it on the 2 sides each up. Just the big left. Yeah, man, I show you the road where the people them vote for, man. And this them vote for. This is the prosperous time. Yeah, man, you see it? Yeah, man, and the prosperous time is I show you right now. Yeah, man, this is the road to take a look. Back up, down here to Crosswood, Yeah, man, this is a Flight Green Road, Regional Flight Green Road. I want to show you. Look here. All 3 in the road, Show me I show you the Flight Green Road, man, when they say the prosperous time. And if you show you now, I want them Darrell Vals. I want them Darrell Vals where I say at the PMP mash up this road. I want them Darrell Vals. Look on the road. Look on the road where I show you. This is the prosperous time what people say them vote for. Yeah, man, these are the prosperous time, man. Yeah, man. See it, man. And then know you're going to hear Darrell Vals say he mash up when PMP in a power. Yes, man. That you go hear the labor right them saying. Say this a road you mash up for when PMP in a power. Cause everything will happen. Then say he mash up. This a year that Darrell Vaz I go say this a road you mash up for when PMP in a power. That in love to say everything them put blame upon the People's National Party. They not own nothing. You know say they have the country in a such a manner of disrespect. Look on road. You know see road? This is the road they take it to the gas station across road. And this is the road what they have posting pan. And this is the road what the people they vote for. Eh? And then you hear some stupid and some fool come out from your up and tell you about load up the third and load up the fourth term. Then got sense. They head leak, they sick, they brain mash. You know, they say they don't have no sense. You know, they say they don't. Look on road, take it straight to the square. There's no road. There's no road. And the people them have a blind eye on it. And I go on like say, a good things around and a good time I go on. This is it. Look on road. Look on road, yes sir. Eh? You know see road.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you've watched that entire video to the end and you have heard whatever is going on in Jamaica. I hope you have heard whatever even Marvin had to say and some other labor rights in Jamaica. And here we are going to begin with the land and housing disputes, whereby in these cases we have seen a lot of land in Jamaica are being sold out onto foreigners, and these lands, they're being sold after the people of Jamaica have been displaced from their homes, in a way that we have seen even some of their homes being bulldozed down. And this is taking place mainly because the government is in it. Like, the government is not caring about the people of Jamaica no more this time round, and what they are thinking about is themselves. Like, Jamaica has got a selfish government, and is something that we are supposed to be accepting it by right now this time, mainly because if we continue, you know, keeping these to ourselves, it's going to hurt us. Yeah. And so I usually love it when I see people coming around and talking about such kind of issues from Jamaica, mainly because, yeah, we need to make them spread and go viral, simply because people cannot be oppressed by the government. They expect it to be protecting them, leading them, and, you know, working for them, like, you know, caring about their whereabouts. But in this case, the government are the ones whom are oppressing the people and are the ones whom are all behind these, you know, like displacing them, bulldozing down their houses, you know, like selling off their lands to foreigners just because the foreigners want to build, you know, big hotels, restaurants and things of the sort, and it doesn't make any kind of sense. Even if you are bringing an economic system into our country, like you're going to improve some things into our country when it comes to infrastructure, economic and all that, yeah, we are grateful of that, but don't you oppress us mainly because of those. At least you must have, you know, reasons, you must have plans before you end up in such kind of decision by oppressing the people and hurting the people. And in each case, you don't care, mainly because out there your family are doing great. So why don't you treat the people whom gave you that power the same way as you would have loved your family to be treated? And again, there is the judicial and legal system, whereby in this case we find out like these judges and lawyers and the corporates are in these mainly because, you know, like when we talk about the Prime Minister, he is safe simply because the judges, the corporates, the lawyers are with him, and like they are sell out to him. So definitely they are in because of money and the bribe that they have been bribed, and mainly because maybe they would have been, you know, like attached to that fear of losing their jobs in either ways. So yeah, this is just but to show you how corrupt system is running Jamaica, simply because if the lawyers, the judges, they would have been against this, then definitely the people of Jamaica wouldn't have been suffering like these on how we are talking right now. Yeah, you are talking about infrastructure And there are places in Jamaica whereby roads haven't yet even been, built. And yet you are out here focusing on how you're going to displace people onto their lands, bulldozing down their houses, and doesn't make kind of any sense. When we talk about healthcare system, isn't there a hospital in Jamaica whereby they just amputated people's toes incorrectly, and now it has brought a lot of issues? And yet you will say, like, you are improving the infrastructure and whatever in this country, yet even hospitals have got the good facilities that they are supposed to have, so as they can do such things like these amputating of toes. What about when it comes to this government is definitely playing the people of Jamaica, and all they are doing in this country is they're just there merely because they want to fill their pockets, and another thing is because they are puppets. The judges, the lawyers are puppets and sellouts on to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mr. Andrew Holness. You might not, comply with these. You might not agree with these, but it is a real fact and a real talk that we are experiencing in Jamaica. Jamaica is a great country, but it's going to be much greater if it has got great leaders in it whom will think about their whereabouts and will focus on recreating Jamaica and rebranding it back, mainly because this is gonna make Jamaica lose its interest to foreigners and other people out here, simply because the government is doing bad onto its. So guys, that leads us to the end of the video. I know you have watched the video, you have understood, and so it's time that you come around and let's share our thoughts throughout the comment section so we can get to interact and know what you think, and mainly because your opinion does matters to us every day. Thank you very much guys for following up the video with me. I was your host, Yadi Reacts. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I do want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Always remember to link me up through my next videos. All I do want to say is peace out there.